1. During firearms training for FBI certified marksmen, which adult learning approach ensures skill retention? A. Repetitive lecture on safety rules without practice. B. Scenario-based live fire exercises with immediate feedback. C. Extended theoretical discussions with no application. D. Written tests only. 2. Which of the following best evaluates the effectiveness of a firearms qualification course? A. Number of bullets fired during training. B. Scores on timed scenario-based marksmanship tests. C. Instructor satisfaction surveys. D. Equipment maintenance records. 3. When developing a curriculum for advanced marksmanship training, what is the first priority? A. Identify core competencies and learning objectives. B. Design complex drills without considering learner skill levels. C. Schedule training dates before content is developed. D. Focus on maximum ammunition use. 4. Which communication strategy is most effective when coaching trainees struggling with trigger control? A. Provide public criticism to motivate improvement. B. Use one-on-one corrective feedback with demonstration. C. Ignore the error to maintain morale. D. Assign additional written work only. 5. What is the primary purpose of dry fire training in an FBI marksmanship program? A. Conserve ammunition while building muscle memory. B. Replace live fire qualifications. C. Avoid range scheduling conflicts. D. Focus solely on equipment cleaning. 6. Which mentoring approach best develops a trainee's decision-making under stress? A. Assign independent judgment scenarios with guided after-action reviews. Avoid exposing them to stressful conditions until final testing. C. Provide all answers in advance. D. Emphasize only static shooting positions. 7. To ensure regulatory compliance, what should an instructor verify before starting a live fire session? A. Ammunition count only. B. Safety briefing, protective gear, and range clearance. C. Weather conditions alone. D. Trainee attendance sheet. 8. Which evaluation method provides the most comprehensive measure of operational shooting competence? A. Timed live fire qualification under realistic scenarios. B. Simple paper target grouping at slow pace. C. Written safety quiz. D. Verbal interview. 9. Which is the most effective way to accommodate different experience levels in a marksman training program? A. Deliver identical drills to all participants regardless of skill. B. Provide tiered progression drills based on skill assessment. C. Focus only on expert-level techniques. D. Allow participants to self-select their training pace without oversight. 10. In curriculum development for FBI marksmanship, which component ensures training goals are measurable? A. Writing clear performance-based learning objectives. E. Using generic course descriptions. C. Avoiding assessment criteria. Emphasizing unstructured learning. 11. When evaluating the success of a coaching session, which metric is most meaningful? A. Improvement in accuracy and time across multiple drills. B. Number of hours spent coaching. C. Quantity of ammunition used. D. Written feedback forms only. 12. What is the best way to improve communication during live fire exercises? A. Use standardized range commands and visual signals. B. Allow casual conversation during drills. C. Communicate only after the exercise is complete. D. Provide instructions in long written format. 13. Which principle of adult learning is best applied when teaching rapid target acquisition? A. Provide repetitive, real-world practice with varied targets. B. Deliver a theoretical lecture on sight alignment only. C. Require memorization of range rules exclusively. D. Focus on reading materials rather than practice. 14. Which of the following is critical for post-training evaluation? A. Conduct after-action reviews to identify strengths and weaknesses. E. Store training data without analysis. C. Evaluate only top performers. D. Delay feedback until the next training cycle. 15. During a night fire course, which safety measure is most crucial? A. Providing clear communication and illuminated safety zones. B. Reducing safety personnel to save resources. C. Ignoring low-light challenges. D. Skipping pre-fire briefings. 16. Which of the following training elements best prepares marksmen for real-world situations? A. Live fire shoot, no-shoot scenarios under time pressure. E. Static slow-fire bullseye shooting only. C. Written multiple-choice tests. D. Classroom lectures exclusively. 17. Which mentoring strategy is most effective for a trainee who consistently misses moving targets? A. Break down the technique, demonstrate tracking, and offer guided practice. B. Increase drill difficulty without explanation. C. Remove the trainee from training. D. Only assign extra reading materials. 18. What is the primary goal of integrating feedback sessions after each drill? A. Reinforce learning and promote continuous improvement. B. Extend overall training time. C. Identify ammunition consumption. D. Replace formal evaluation. 19. When designing a marksmanship course for experienced agents, which approach maintains engagement? A. Introduce advanced tactical drills and competitive elements. B. Repeat beginner-level safety lectures only. C. Limit practice to basic static firing. D. Reduce drill complexity to avoid failure. 20. Which of the following is a valid performance metric for marksmanship training? A. Time to engage multiple targets with accuracy. B. Number of trainees present. C. Total ammunition expenditure. D. Range rental cost. 21. To comply with FBI training standards, what documentation must be maintained? A. Training records, qualification scores, and safety compliance reports. B. Ammunition purchase receipts only. C. Verbal confirmation of attendance. D. Range officer personal notes only. 22. Which communication approach fosters a safe learning environment during firearms instruction? A. Clear, assertive commands and immediate correction of unsafe acts. B. Minimal oversight to encourage independence. C. Ignoring safety violations until the end. D. Allowing trainees to set their own rules. 23. When evaluating training effectiveness, which data is most valuable? A. Pre- and post-training qualification scores and behavioral observations. B. Number of classroom hours logged. C. Total number of sessions held. D. Budget reports. 24. Which instructional strategy helps develop critical thinking in shoot-no-shoot scenarios? A. Role-play scenarios with debrief discussions. B. Static firing practice only. C. Showing video demonstrations without interaction. D. Avoiding decision-making drills. 25. Which principle of adult learning is applied by allowing trainees to analyze their own shot groupings? A. Self-directed learning and reflection. B. Passive listening. C. Lecture-based knowledge transfer. D. Memorization-only approach. 26. Which of the following ensures continuous improvement of the marksmanship curriculum? A. Regular review and updates based on after-action reports and trainee feedback. B. Maintaining identical lesson plans year after year. C. Eliminating evaluation steps. D. Ignoring trainee performance data. 27. When mentoring a new firearms instructor, which approach ensures quality instruction? A. Pair them with experienced mentors and observe their sessions with feedback. B. Allow them to teach independently with no review. C. Provide written materials only. D. Delay mentoring until after they complete multiple courses. 28. Which technique is most effective for reducing training-related injuries? A. Enforce range safety protocols and proper warm-up drills. B. Reduce safety staff to improve efficiency. C. Skip safety briefings to save time. D. Ignore personal protective equipment use. 29. In curriculum development, which element ensures alignment with FBI mission objectives? A. Linking learning outcomes to operational readiness and public safety goals. B. Selecting drills at random. C. Designing training without performance metrics. D. Avoiding stakeholder input. 30. Which evaluation tool measures long-term skill retention most effectively? A. Follow-up requalification tests at scheduled intervals. B. End-of-course satisfaction surveys. C. Written quizzes only. D. Informal conversations. 31. Which communication skill is most essential for range officers during emergency situations? A. Delivering concise, calm, and authoritative commands. B. Continuing regular instruction. C. Asking for volunteer input. D. Switching to lengthy explanations.